All right, Travel Diaries Las Vegas. Today I'm going over what it costs to stay at Treasure Island for 3 nights. This is my Travel Diary series. It's my one-on-one with the camera. If you're looking for my full-blown experience video on Treasure Island, or if you're looking for the room tour of the suite I'm in right now, this is the most expensive suite they have here at Treasure Island. I'm going to reveal what that cost. I did a tour of this room. Go ahead and check the link in the description below. Before I go any further, I always have to say this. I'm going to say this very quickly. Prices in Vegas swing wildly. They fluctuate greatly from weekdays to weekends, from summer to winter. So of course I'm going to reveal my true cost, but again, take this as a barometer because what I paid and what you pay could differ. So I'm going to go in the same order of sequence of events that I did in my experience video. So if you watch that, you can kind of follow along. The very first thing I did when I got here is I went to Gilley's. Gilley's is the on-site Texas country western barbecue dance hall place. I liked it. It was casual, really fun, great service. I had some chicken tenders for $16.95. I had a country girl mojito. That's right, a country girl mojito. That was $13, so ultra cheap drinks, at least in terms of Vegas. I had a cowboy burger that had pulled pork on top and coleslaw. That was phenomenal. $21.95 though, so that was a very expensive burger. And I had a kick your heels up. That was my favorite drink of the entire evening, kick your heels up. So the total with tax was $68.16 with a tip of $13.84. That is $82 for my first dinner at Gilley's. After dinner, I strolled over to the high stakes slots. I try to put $50 in every high stakes slot room in every property I stay at. I just won for the first time at Bally's. I won $1,000, a little bit more than $1,000, but I gave some of that back. I gave up 50 bucks. So 50 bucks for gambling. Fast forward to day number 2. Before the pool, I went to the market just to grab a water. Surprisingly, this water was ultra cheap. I'm used to paying $7 or $8. This water was $4, so great value there. And of course, after the market, I did go to the pool. This pool was terrible. Treasure Island pool is the worst pool I've been to in Vegas. Horrible, horrible. You're better off getting a lawn chair and just marinating in the sun on the Vegas sidewalk. It was bad. I only had one drink. It was a cool blue drink. It was called Blue Lagoon, $21. After spending 3 to 4 hours in the sun, I was absolutely delirious and tired. I needed to pick me up, so I went to Starbucks. I got a decaf, venti skinny vanilla latte. There still is a little bit of caffeine in decaf, so that's why I said a small pick-me-up. That was $6.75, and I got 2 orders of egg bites, $8.90. Grand total for my Starbucks lunch, $16.96. So if you have been following this series, or if you've been watching my videos, you know that I have made it a point to stay away from the markets. I know I just spent $4 on the water at the market here before I went to the pool, but I've been trying to stay away from the casino markets because they are so expensive. You pay 2 to 3 times more than you would pay at a CVS. So I try to do a CVS run at every single property I'm at. This property has a CVS connected to it. Not just connected to it, it's right off the casino floor. That was probably my favorite feature of this entire property. That was so convenient. I had a huge list of stuff. I can't go over all of this. I don't want to bore you. Needless to say, I loaded up on coconut waters, I loaded up on regular waters, and I loaded up on a ton of protein bars. Out the door, $66.34. That lasted me like 3 to 4 days. I still have stuff remaining, so $66.34 for my CVS pharmacy haul. We are moving through this pretty quickly. Of course, I'm going to get to what this room cost and resort fee. I just want to go over my last 2 expenses. Phil's barbecue. Man, Phil's, I really wanted to like you. You were so quaint, so cozy, so quiet, really convenient off the casino floor, but man, it was terrible. I've never seen a smaller menu before, and it didn't even have a drink menu. Have you ever been to a steakhouse that did not have a cocktail menu? If you want to find one, come to Phil's. I had a Modelo because it didn't have a cocktail menu. That was $10. Shrimp cocktail for $19. There were only 4 shrimp, so that was pretty expensive. The prime New York strip was not prime, I promise you that. It was anything but. $59 for probably the worst steak I've ever had in Vegas. And then I'm really glad I ordered these in advance because I needed them. I ordered all 3 of their sauces. I had a shallot, I had a béarnaise, I had a peppercorn. Out the door, that was $111.63. The food was not that good and the service was kind of whatever. I tipped like 18%. $130 for Phil's. That hurts. After fills, I loaded up on a few more things at CVS that I went through. I got a couple essential waters and I got an Evian water. Got to switch up the water game a little bit. $11.47. So let's get to what this room costs, okay? This is the most expensive room you can get at Treasure Island. This is a King Tower Suite. And again, I did a room tour that shows you everything. So if you're interested in this room, go ahead and check the description below. And this is very important. I stayed here from Tuesday to Friday. So 3 nights, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The first night, the Tuesday, was $160.96. Typically that's the cheapest night, but it wasn't here because my Wednesday was $149.32. And that was the same rate for my Thursday night, $149.32. Just the room, not the taxes, $459.60, so $459.60. Taxes were $61.48, okay? So a little over $520 for room and tax, considering this is the best room at Treasure Island, and this room actually isn't that bad. I kind of liked it. That was actually a really good value for me. The resort fee, however, was the most expensive resort fee I think I've paid in a long time. $44.32 across 3 days. That is $132.66. So $132.66 in resort fees, which are such a scam. So the room, taxes, and resort fee, $653.74, which puts me at a grand total for this 3-night stay. Again, food, drinks, CVS run, a little bit of gambling, room, taxes, resort fee, $1,137.51, $1137.51. I thought for sure I was going to be able to keep this one under $1,000. I didn't have any extravagant dinners, no major pool parties, really no extravagant spending at all. But I think the biggest part was this resort tower suite. I think if I would have stayed in a normal room, I would easily been able to knock off $200 to $300 off this $1,130 bill. But with the Resort King Tower Suite, everything all together, $1,137.57. So that is what it cost to stay at Treasure Island during the weekday. Again, this was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. $1,137.51. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I have to think about it. If I had to do it over again, I would probably stay in a regular room, shave off a few $100s, because you're not spending much time in your room at TI anyway. So that is it for this video. I need to get out of this room and into my next hotel. I'll see you in that video.